Triple threat online shopping ninja skills.
It's Brian Preston, the money guy.
Adding video is the single best decision we've ever made.
Guys, if you are one of our audio listeners, you might need to go to YouTube because, we get into these things, especially, I really mean it. By the way, welcome, Money Guy family. I'm your host, Brian Preston, helping you go beyond common sense to really stretch what happens in your back pocket goes as far as possible. And the reason that is so kooky sounding is because this is the episode that really is going to help you stretch your money 5 to 10% further than your peers and friends. And this is one I felt like the title was silly enough. I had to do the Judy chops in the beginning.
That was
fantastic. But it was one of those things where there really is some teachable, learned activities you can do here that I think the average person doesn't do. And it breaks my heart because you're leaving money on the table.
Brian, can I give you a compliment right now?
I love compliments.
So there's a lot of stuff you're good at, taxes, accounting, whatever. But I would say that this single skill right here, when I think about Brian Preston, this skill here is, in my mind, what makes you the money guy.
Sickness.
I really
it's not
do
a skill. It really is a sickness.
But
it is a problem.
Anyone who knows you knows this about you. Like, because, if you're out somewhere and you see something, you're going to spend the next 13 and a half minutes doing this thing to go save 3.5 cents. And it's amazing.
So whenever you go, first of all, go check us out, moneyguy.com, aboundwealth.com. Here's the 3 things I want you thinking about. There really is a step process. And now I'm going to give some honorable mentions to close out the show. But the first thing is you have to figure out if you're one of these people that just goes, and this is, I'm going to pick on my wife because I'm slowly converting her. I've been married 20 years and I'm still converting her on this strategy. But you have to know the best way to buy. You have to know which online portal is going to be best for you. So the first thing I'm going to tell you, the default choice is what? It's the happy smile on the box.
Smiling box.
It's Amazon. The leader is default is easy.
Yeah.
And if this was a choose your own adventure, if you're a person my age, you know what a choose your own adventure is. This would be the easy decision where after you got 20 pages into the book, you chose the wrong turn and you just ended right there on Amazon. And Amazon is easy. I mean, it really is. I can go choose any product out there. Mm-hmm. More than likely, Amazon will have it to my house in 2 days.
Yep.
But I wanted to go beyond that. So because a lot of people are just going to stop at Amazon and go, well, I know Amazon, but I even think there's a way you can maximize Amazon.
For sure.
So I want to make sure I share those saving strategies as well. The first thing is, if you have not looked at the Amazon Prime credit card, guys, this thing is pretty spectacular in the fact that, look, I use Discover Card. I see you. You're bragging.
I can do it because the number's on the back. Nobody can see my number here, but look at that.
Don't you know that the hackers, they can probably see through the card and see your numbers?
They can see the chip. I'm done for now.
So Bo has an Amazon Prime card. And a lot of you, I use Discovered, and we all know during the last quarter of the year, Discover card gives you 5% back on Amazon. But Amazon Prime gives you 5% back on Amazon throughout the year.
All year round.
And get this, here's a sweet spot if you're a natural eater. If you like Whole Foods, guess who bought Whole Foods? Amazon.
Yep.
So now your 5% Amazon Prime card also takes that 5% off Whole Foods. So that's a way to maximize your money. The second thing is, I think a lot of people, when you sort by Prime, we all look for the check to make sure we can get this in 2 days and get the free shipping. What a lot of people don't realize is there's a lot of Prime sellers that Amazon treats. I don't know how you get to be a seller that still your goods are Prime, but you're not buying the goods actually from Amazon directly. Right. You're buying from a different retailer that is signed onto the Prime platform. If you choose one of those other choices, you might not be paying sales taxes.
Oh.
No, I mean, Amazon collects sales tax.
Right.
Some of the other retailers that are not in your home state, they're out-of-state transactions, so they don't collect sales taxes. So you might be able to buy the same good for the same price that Amazon's doing it, but just by choosing a different seller.
So when you do this, do you do it, add it to cart, see what your subtotal is, see if there's tax there?
When you're in the good, here's the thing, because it's going to tie into the next tip I have as well. When you're looking at the price that Amazon has for that item, you'll always notice right below it, it will say new and used from. There'll be a link right there and it'll say new and used from. And if it's the same price or cheaper price than what you see Amazon selling it. Click on the link. See what's going on in that link. And a lot of times you will have other Prime sellers still get it to you in 2 days that are different than Amazon, but you're not going to pay sales tax.
I always just assumed that was used products, like refurbs.
No, and a lot of it's new. And then the second thing, but that is a great transition to the next tip, because I've done a whole show on, we did a whole YouTube show on this, is that I think an overlooked way to save money is Amazon warehouse deals. Because you're such a big operation, Amazon, they have things that either their boxes get messed up or the customer returned them and there was nothing wrong with them. So Amazon, since they're such a big enterprise, they will have from time to time Amazon warehouse deals where they discount the goods 10, 20, 30% from what it costs brand new. So I always tell people, go look and see what that Amazon warehouse deal is. It's the same way. When you see the price that Amazon's selling it for, when you see new or used, one of your choices is probably going to be an Amazon warehouse deal, and it will tell you the condition. Just pay attention to the condition.
Now, there's a step before when you get to Amazon, though, right? Am I missing that? There's a step before you actually get to Amazon.
You talking about making sure you have the best prices?
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the Ebates piece, right? So there's like rebate portals that people use, right?
Come on, Bo. We're not leaving anybody behind. No dollar gets left behind with the Money Guy show.
Just want to make sure.
So here's one. This is going to blow your mind because I have not talked to you about this, and I'm going to give credit to Carter. You know, one of our associates. You guys are going to realize when you talk to us, you'll get to meet Gabe, you get to meet Carter, you get to meet Matt and Carol and everybody else we have here at Abound Wealth, and we're all wired like financial mutants. We really are. And Carter shared this one. If you go to cashbackmonitor.com, because let me tell you the sickness that I have, is that for years, I've been going to Ebates. If you haven't signed up for Ebates, you are nuts. I mean, they literally are giving you free cash just for shopping through their shopping portal. If you go to ebates.com, you know, you search for your stores and then it gives you money back.
Literally, you go through Ebates to get to Target, to get to
and they give
Amazon.
you a $10 gift card just for signing up. So it's a pretty good deal. But then I had a problem. I was in conflict with, I have a UPromise account. I'm saving for college for my oldest with a UPromise account. And I like it's the same thing. You get a shopping portal, but instead of the money coming to you in cash, it comes towards a $529 college savings contribution. But there's also, you have conflict with your credit card company, like Discover Card, you know, Chase. They all have these shopping portals where they give you discounts or better rewards on your reward credit card just for using their shopping portal. You're like, well, which one should I use? Which one's going to give me the best deal? So in the past, you would spend, I kid you not, probably a half hour going to each one of these portals, figuring out who gave you the best deal for that specific online store. If you go to cashbackmonitor.com, type in the store that you want to shop at, guess what? It's going to have a display of what they all are willing to pay you. So right there on the spot, you can figure out which portal is going to give you the best deal.
Huh.
You didn't know about that one, did you?
I had no idea.
It's awesome.
What's so funny is I went to the show notes because that's what I do, and I didn't even think to
No, it's pretty powerful stuff. So cashbackmonitor.com. Go to moneyguy.com if you want to kind of see the show notes. But that's a great option to know which shopping portal is, and it's got all the credit card portals. It's got Ebates. It's got UPromise. It is a powerful stuff. Now, I hope that when this tape gets edited, they're going to show your reaction as you're on the fly. You can't wait. You go when you went right to the website and you looked at it. Did you type in, I typed in Sephora?
Oh, I typed in Target just because that was an easy one to do. What Sephora?
Well, that's the one, where you buy makeup. Not for me, but my wife uses that one.
I thought your blush today looks fantastic.
Yeah. I probably could use some makeup, but that's not what I do. So that's the shopping portal. That's the first thing. That's step number one, is you have to know the best way to purchase the item. Number two is you got to attack the deal to make sure no dollar is left behind. So that means looking for a discount. I kid you not, guys. If you are on a shopping website and you get near the checkout and you notice that there is a box that says coupon code, promo code, discount, if you see that and you don't scratch your head and go,
why's that there?
Why am I not using this? Because it's not there for decoration. Whenever I see a website has anything that pertains to a discount, that just means that's my indicator. Brian, go hunt, go find blood, go find discounts. So I typically, and it's so easy, Google is more effective than you ever would realize. If you'll just type in promo code, coupon code. I know that sounds so basic, but it works, guys. And it's not just your typical shopping portals. I mean, I have bought theater tickets in Las Vegas for my wife using this strategy where she told me she was going out there for like a bachelorette weekend.
Right.
And they were all buying tickets to this play or show, a Vegas show.
Yeah.
And while I was at the checkout, I noticed there was this coupon code, and I was like, well, my goodness, if they have that, that means there's something. I did a search, and there was a local link for people, leftover show tickets.
Right.
I kid you not, we got like 10th row tickets, buy one, get one free, because they're just trying to fill it up at a certain point. Would not have known that if I wouldn't have just done a Google search and tried to figure it out. And don't forget the benefits of quotation marks. I think people, when they use Google, so sometimes when you type in coupon or anything, you're going to get a ton of results. Make sure you type in the store name or what you're specifically looking for in quotation marks, and that will filter out a lot of the noise that comes through Google. And then, of course, the old standbys, Retail Me Not or Coupon Cabin. They're not too shabby, but Google's usually where I start before I pull in Retail Me Not.
Okay.
So that's step number 2. And then number 3. So we've figured out the portal is number 1. Number 2 is what's the discount? And number 3 is how do we pay for it?
Okay.
So how do we pay for it and get paid? Because we're going 3 deep on this saving strategy. Is don't forget to look, a lot of us, like I have a Discover card. I build up this cash back, build it up. I never take it as cash back. You know why I don't take it as cash back?
I don't know why.
It's because Discover has this unique ability to where they will let you trade in your cash back for even bigger deals for gift certificates or e-certificates.
Okay.
So here's an example. This is not an endorsement. This is just an example. I love my Sonos sound system where I can listen to music in different rooms, but I hate how expensive Sonos is. They price control it. They price control. They don't discount it. You are stuck paying what the list price is on Sonos equipment.
Okay.
So if you know you have to pay price controlled and you're stuck at the price, how do you game the system? Here's what you do. Crutchfield, which is an online retailer of electronics, not always the cheapest, but really good site. I love their magazines and everything. They have a deal with Discover that I give Discovered $40 of my cash rewards, and they give me a $50 on the spot, immediate e-certificate. So that's a 20% savings. That's 20%. I will stack those up. I will go get 5 of those, 6 of those, and these things pile up. I mean, I'm getting hundreds of dollars off so that I can pay for this in a 20% discount. I've taken something that's price controlled that they never discount. There's no coupons, and then I'm taking it and getting these benefits by just maximizing those cashback rewards through like Discover card. You can do this also. Another thing that I don't think people think about is that when you buy goods like Sonos, I'll just stay on the Sonos train. Around Christmas, they'll usually, if you buy the right Sonos product, they'll give you a gift certificate for more Sonos products. So, think about when you're buying goods. If you're getting close to Black Friday, if you're getting close to the holidays, sometimes you can be smart about this. That's just a freebie that I'm throwing in on the payment. But make sure you're maximizing those bonus gift certificates and those bonus e-certificates that you can get with the credit cards. Number 2 is maximize just your credit card you're using to pay for. We're going to be doing an episode on credit cards in the near future. But there's no reason you're not getting an extra 2%. At a minimum, you should be getting 2% because there's cashback cards that will give you 2%. Not to mention, you might be able to get 5% or greater just by using the right credit card. As we already talked about on the show, the Amazon Prime card gives you 5%. So 2 to 5% should just be a given that you're stretching your dollars. Let's close out the show and give some honorable mentions on the shopping. How do you know if you're getting the best price on the product? We've talked about this shopping strategy, but how do you know you're getting the best price on the product? I still like using Google. I'll go on Google and do their shopping, go to their shopping portal and then look at, it used to be Frugal, by the way, if you're nerdy like me and remember that. But if you go to Google, you can still by the way, there's a legacy that if you just type in frugal.com, it still works and comes up as the Google shopping platform. You can also use Price Grabber. You can use, Upromise and Ebates do have, if you type in the product, it can do some searching and even do the coupon codes right there in those shopping portals. Also, I'll tell people, take advantage of the price match protection on your credit cards. A lot of your Visa signatures and others will have some protection where after you buy the good, especially high price electronics, Costco does this with their cards too, is that, you buy these products like a washer and dryer or something. If you see a better price in a certain period of time, there's likely that they have some protection for you. And then here's the last one for my online my in-person shoppers. There is nothing that says you can't go to a lot of retailers who will now match the price that Amazon sells for. Not one of those other sellers, but if Amazon is selling it for, I know Staples will match it. I think Walmart and Target will. You can actually you can keep them honest at these brick and mortar retailers by going and showing them your phone and saying, I need a price match on this good. They'll do it. Did I load them up, Bo?
Man, I think that's all. And by the way, if you're someone who you just listen to, you're like, oh my gosh, that stuff just hit me like a ton of bricks. How am I going to remember all that? It gets better with time. So a lot of this stuff, Brian, I've been with you and we've been out at Best Buy for some reason doing something. And it's just second nature. Now you just do all these things automatically. It's like practice made you perfect. You got your black belt by being a ninja for a while.
And step 1 out of 3 is better than 0 out of 3. Right. So, I think you use this how it fits in your life, but I do think it shows how we think about money a little differently. We really do have maximization strategies around here. So if you'd like to have somebody in your corner that thinks about this nerdy about buying toilet paper, then you want to have somebody look at your retirement plan. I don't think if anybody else is wired the same way we are. We really are financial mutants. So go check us out. moneyguy.com, aboundwealth.com. We really do work with clients all over the country. So go check us out. I'm your host, Brian Preston with Bo Hansen. You gotta be a shopping ninja.